But I have always stayed quiet when I've felt uncomfortable. In fact, I've always gone out of my way to make sure that people around me are happy and comfortable. I've put myself last because I thought this was what made me a good person. Well, guess what? I got burnt out. My relationships suffered, my career suffered, my health suffered, and I ended up in therapy for anxiety and depression. All of that could have been avoided if I had just started speaking up. So it is time for me to learn how to speak up. And today we're going to discuss 3 reasons why women stay quiet about their past experience. No. 1. Fear of being judged or misunderstood. This one is huge. Women are often afraid of how other people will judge them for having past sexual experiences. And there can be many reasons behind this fear. In some cases, it might be because they come from a very religious background where sex before marriage is strongly condemned. In other cases, it might be because they've experienced slut-shaming in the past. They've been called names like slut or whore for having sex, and they don't want to go through that again. And in yet another case, it might simply be because they don't feel like people will understand. You see, people tend to judge others based on their own beliefs and values. And if you're not part of that group, then your actions will be viewed through the lens of their beliefs rather than through your own. For example, a religious woman who believes that sex is only for married couples would probably judge another woman who has had sex before marriage. A woman who has been slut-shamed in the past might also judge another woman for having sex because she doesn't want her to go through the same pain she did. And a woman who feels that others won't understand might choose to stay quiet because she doesn't want to have to explain herself. The problem with staying silent is that it allows the rumors to spread and the situation to get worse. It also allows the people who are judging you to continue judging you without ever hearing your side of the story. This is why it's important to speak up and let people know where you stand. By doing so, you take control of the narrative and prevent others from spreading rumors or making assumptions about you. Number 2. Fear of retaliation. Another reason why women stay quiet about their past experience is because they fear retaliation from the person they with. This could be physical retaliation, emotional retaliation, or even social retaliation. Women who have had negative experiences with the men they've been with in the past may be afraid of what they will do if they find out that their partner has had sex before. Some men feel threatened by their partner's past sexual experience, but they might think that their partner will compare them to their previous partners, or that they will be less attracted to them if they know that they were not there first. Other men might try to punish their partner for their past behavior. They might try to control them or manipulate them into doing what they want them to do. And still other men might simply end the relationship. If a woman is in a relationship with a man who behaves this way, she may feel like she has no choice but to stay quiet about her past. She may feel like if she tells him the truth, he will retaliate against her in some way. However, staying silent can have negative consequences for both the woman and the relationship. For the woman, it can cause feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety. She may feel like she is living a double life, and that her partner will never really know her unless she tells him the truth. The relationship may also suffer if the woman is not honest about her past. Her partner may eventually find out the truth and feel betrayed. This can cause a lot of tension and mistrust in the relationship, which can eventually lead to the relationship breaking down. So if you a woman in a relationship and you afraid that your partner will retaliate, if you tell him about your past sexual experiences, please reconsider. It may be difficult, but it will ultimately be worth it. Number 3, fear of bringing negativity into a positive environment. This one is a little bit more nuanced, but it's still an important reason why women stay quiet about their past sexual experiences. Let's say that a woman is dating a man who she really likes. He's everything that she's ever wanted in a partner. But there's one problem. He's not ready to talk about sex. The woman knows this, but she's hoping that if she just acts like it doesn't matter to her, then he'll eventually come around. So she stays quiet. She doesn't bring up her past experiences. She doesn't mention things that she would like to try. She just goes along with whatever he suggests. The problem with this is that the woman is essentially agreeing to be with a man who is not sexually compatible with her. There's no such thing as being sexually incompatible with someone, but you guys know what I mean. There's such a thing as low sexual desire versus high sexual desire, and these two people are on opposite ends of that spectrum. And it's not fair to either of them to stay in a relationship like this. The woman is essentially sacrificing her own happiness for the sake of the relationship. She's putting her partner's needs above her own, and that's not what a healthy relationship is about. A healthy relationship is one in which both partners are able to compromise and make sacrifices, but not at the expense of their own happiness. So if you a woman who is afraid of bringing negativity into a positive environment by talking about your past sexual experiences, know that you're not alone. It's a difficult conversation to have, but it's one that needs to happen if the relationship is going to last. In conclusion, there are many reasons why women stay quiet about their past sexual experiences. Fear of being judged or misunderstood, fear of retaliation, and fear of bringing negativity into a positive environment. All of these are understandable, but they can also have negative consequences. Women who stay quiet about their past may feel guilty, ashamed, or anxious. Their relationships may suffer due to the lack of trust or the feeling that they are living a double life. If you are a woman who has stayed quiet about your past sexual experiences, know that you are not alone, and there is no right or wrong way to deal with this situation. Everyone is different, and everyone has their own unique set of circumstances. But if you are considering coming forward with your story, know that you are strong and brave. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. You deserve to live a life free from the shame and stigma that surrounds sex. You deserve to be honest with yourself and with those around you. You deserve to be in a relationship with someone who loves and accepts you for who you are. We would be honored to have you join us on this journey.